Have you ever really liked someone, and then the second they started liking you back, your soul quietly left the chat? At first you're warm, funny, open, texting back like a functioning adult. Then they get closer. They're consistent. They ask how your day was. They use words like us. And suddenly, you're staring at your phone thinking, wow, I need space, a new identity, and possibly a cabin in the woods. If that's you, welcome. You are not heartless, you are not broken, and you are definitely not the only person who has gone from I miss you to why are they perceiving me in under 48 hours. Today, we're talking about why you pull away when someone gets too close. And usually, it's not because you don't care. It's because you care. And closeness activates things. When someone starts mattering, the stakes change. It's not just flirting anymore. Now there's vulnerability, expectations, the possibility of being known. And for a lot of people, that's where the nervous system starts hitting random alarm buttons. Because intimacy can feel good and dangerous. Dangerous not always because the person is unsafe, but because closeness can wake up old stuff. Being judged, being controlled, being smothered, being abandoned, being misunderstood, or feeling like you. So when someone gets close, your system may go, nope, we've seen this movie, everyone out. And here's the confusing part. You can genuinely like the person and still feel the urge to disappear. That doesn't mean your feelings were fake. It means your protection strategy got there first. Personality matters here too. Some people are naturally more independent and need a lot of internal space. They pull away to regulate, not to punish. Some are highly sensitive and get emotionally flooded fast, so closeness feels intense even when it's healthy. Some people learned early that needing others was risky, so they became excellent at self-protection, self-soothing, and pretending they don't need much while quietly craving deep connection. Very cool, very mysterious, very tired. And sometimes pulling away looks dramatic, ghosting, shutting down, picking fights. But sometimes it looks incredibly reasonable. You get busy, you reply slower, you become a little less available, a little less expressive, a little more, yeah, crazy week. On the outside, calm, on the inside, a full evacuation. The blind spot is this. You think distance will help you feel safer, but too much distance can create the exact thing you fear. You pull away to avoid being hurt, rejected, or overwhelmed, but then the other person feels shut out, confused, or unwanted. Now there's tension. Now you really do feel misunderstood, and your brain goes, exactly. This is why we don't do closeness. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy in excellent lighting. And one more thing, sometimes when people get close, you start looking for proof they're wrong for you. You suddenly become a part-time detective. The way they said, okay, the emoji choice, they're breathing. Congratulations, you are now building a legal case against intimacy. But usually, that hyper-focus isn't clarity. It's anxiety wearing glasses. So what helps? First, don't shame yourself for the impulse. The impulse to pull away is often protection, not sabotage. Your system is trying to help, it just may be using an old map. Second, slow down instead of disappearing. You don't have to force instant vulnerability. You also don't have to vanish like a Victorian ghost. Try something simple and human. Hey, I like you. And when things start to feel serious, I sometimes go into my head. I'm not trying to pull away from you. I just need a little time to settle. That kind of honesty is terrifying and wildly effective. Third, notice what closeness means in your mind. Does it mean losing freedom? Losing control? Being responsible for someone else's feelings 24/7, getting trapped? If that's the meaning, of course you pull away. Anyone would. But healthy closeness is not captivity. The right connection doesn't swallow you whole. It makes room for both people. You are allowed to have boundaries and intimacy, space and connection, a private inner world and a love. It's not either or, even if your past taught you it was. If this episode hit home, be gentle with yourself. Pulling away doesn't always mean wrong person. Sometimes it means old fear. And old fear can be worked with. The goal isn't to become someone who never needs space. It's to become someone who can stay honest while taking it. And if you want to understand your deeper pattern, why you pull away, shut down, go cold, or panic when things get real, take the Personality Peak quiz at Personality PEK, because once you understand the pattern, you stop calling every moment of vulnerability losing interest. See you in the next episode.